Yo, what's up, guys and girls? Today is a beautiful day. It's raining, it's relaxing, but then again, if you think of it, rain is boring. So that's why they have that song, "Boring, Fly Away." All right, so I have this Sony A6000 in front of you guys. I'm gonna try to make this review pretty quickly because I'm not trying to be making a video over 6 minutes or to 10. Okay, so first of all, let me continue with the accessories that I have for it. It comes with the bag. I bought this on Best Buy about like 5 years ago. I honestly didn't buy it. My brother bought it for 5 years ago, and 5 years ago, for $600 plus tax. It came with a lot of accessories. He decided to give it to me just recently because it's broken now, and the reason why it's broken is because my little niece, which is his baby, decided to pull the shiny piece from on top of the shelf with the lanyard and grab the lanyard and pull the camera. And good thing that the camera landed on its lens instead of the screen. So the lens is broken, but the screen is not. So the screen still works. So these cameras actually go for basically 500 to 600 on Best Buy. On eBay, if you're trying to get it with all accessories, it'll cost you $380 to $480. This little bag comes with two slides where you could actually put your lens on this side, and on the middle you can put the camera. It's pretty nice and small, just as for the things that you actually need to put, not really as a big bag and just make it more complicated for you. So it has a handheld on top, like a lunchbox, or you could take it like a satchel or a bag like this. So you can wear it different ways. It just depending on the person, depending on you. So on the outside, we have these two extra little bags, one in the side, very small, with a sticky pad, right? And you could put, I don't know, you could put your SD cards. Right now, I have three of them, two that are 2 gigabytes, and the last one is 4 gigabytes. So not really big amounts of memories, but as you guys could see, like a little picture where you could like what exactly you could put. You could put anything really. You could put your toenails. I don't know, not your toenails, but this clipper, toe clipper, just depending. I don't know on the person exactly. On the back on here. Sorry, there's a train passing by. It's not very close. It's about a few blocks. You could put your flash. It comes with this flash. It's a Sony flash. You could put it in there because I know there's not space inside of the camera. I mean, inside the. I'm like stuttering. Inside. Stupid train. Okay, guys, I was getting a bit frustrated and impatiently that I was talking and couldn't hear myself. The train was just being obnoxious or just annoying, basically. So you could put your flash that comes with the camera in the back with your USB connector. I don't know exactly what you could put in the back. You could put in anything really. I already showed you in the inside. Let's talk about the camera real quick. We have the lanyard, of course, has the brand names, which is Sony and OX. I'm not sure what the OX means exactly. So the lens is broken, but the whole camera works. It charges perfectly. On where to charge it, you could charge the battery, which is under of the camera, with the tripod connection. So there's where you could actually connect your tripod in the middle. I'm not sure if all sizes connects to it or there's a specific size. All right, on the SD card battery, it comes all together. There's a slide button where you can lock it or just open it and then it pops up. And there you go, guys. There is the battery right here. There's like this little blue slide that you just slide it and the battery pops up. The battery's name is Sony NP-FW50. At first, I thought that was the whole camera's name, but it took me a while to to find out that it was just the battery's name. Once you connect that, they actually show you where you could actually slide a SD card. So I have a 2 GB here, and you could just slide it right here in the second slide. Not sure if I actually put it right. No, the wrong way. Okay, so it goes like this. You can just slide it, click, close, and there you go. You have a SD card in your camera. So the only way to actually take off your lens out of the camera, you have this little gray button on the side of the lens. So once you press, you hold it, and then you slide the lens, and it comes off. So it has these golden entrance where you connect it on these golden little buttons. And let me tell you something real quick. It says optical steady shot, ABC HD, 16.1 megapixels. Um, so it's actually a good camera. It's very beautiful. It's unique. And it has this little handheld where you can put your fingers and then the thumb on top, and then use your pointing finger to take the picture. Very unique, you know. Um, Oh, I did not say it actually comes with it comes with Wi-Fi. So if you have Wi-Fi on this camera or have Wi-Fi anywhere, really you could actually upload quickly your pictures and videos throughout the internet. And then on the side, it does has the HDMI connectors. So instead of charging the battery, you could charge it with a USB cable, which is Android one, the very slightly small ones, as you guys can see. And I'm not sure whether this one is for the TV or it's for the laptop. So let me know down there in the comment section below whether what exactly is that for. So there's actually on top of the camera we have the play button, the on and off button, FN button, which is a setting that I'm not quite sure what exactly it does. We have the movie, which is the record button, and we have this little circle round where you could just balance these sort of settings that the camera has. We do have this little opening where you could actually open it on the top, and it has this so-called that you might think that is for a memory card, but it's not really for a memory card. It's for your flash that they'd be giving you once you buy this camera. So this flash that I was flashing earlier, it has this little connector. It's very similar to the one on top of the camera. So once you connect this little flash, you have a flash on your camera. So this is how it looks. It seems like I overdid it with the minutes of the video. It's already 8 minutes. I can't really edit my video, so I guess that's a problem. But it's okay because I'm enjoying this video. So to actually use the flash, you just gotta pop it up and you get flash. So once you take a picture, it flashes. But if you put it down, obviously it says that it's off. So let me take this off. And then there's actually two little holes that says left and right. I'm not really quite sure what really is that for. It could be maybe for, I could be guessing. And I could not be right. I could be wrong. Maybe it's for the microphone, or I don't know what else goes up there instead of the flash. Um, what else can I say? Okay, where you actually zoom in, like you want to angle up to a perfect picture, right? Most of the cameras that I know so far, like the Canons, to actually zoom in, you actually grab the lens and just zoom in, right? But on this one, it actually has this like sliding button, whether you want to zoom in or zoom out. So to zoom in, you just gotta go up, press up, and hold it to the max. And then to zoom out, you just press down and wait for the zoom to zoom in or out, basically. Alright, so let me turn on the camera real quick. It has this slide button right here that says on and off. And then, of course, this is to shoot pictures. Alright, so let me turn it on so you guys can see how it looks. Alright, so it's turning on. It's full battery. I charge it all night. and it says cannot cannot recognize lens, attach it properly. So it's not really that the lens is not properly attached, because you guys can see that it is attached properly. It's just that the lens fell from a high level height to the ground, and of course, it's something inside of the lens. I already checked that on YouTube. It's too much, unscrewing things, taking the whole lens apart, and then who knows? Some people do mistakes like, oh man, I took it apart, but now I can't really put it back to its place. So to actually see more modes of the camera, you gotta take the lens, but you gotta turn off the camera because of course it won't work properly. So the only way to actually see the modes of the camera and what exactly is in the camera, you gotta take off the lens because of course the lens is saying that it's invalid, it's not working. So let's take that off and let's see what exactly the settings are. Okay, so this screen is actually touch. So that's pretty cool. It's touch. It says mode right there, so let me touch it. And it took me to modes. I could see that. I'm moving it. It's touch. It's pretty cool. Alright, so there's so many modes in here. Let me pronounce a few. I'm not really good at, with my English. Um, okay, we got program auto with my pronouncing words basically. Aperture priority. You see that? I already messed up. Shutter, manual exposure, sweep, panorama, scene selection, intelligent auto, superior auto, program, and that's about it. Those are the modes that we have so far in this camera. So there's actually these two silver buttons that I was like, yo, what are these buttons? They don't have anything labeled like the rest of the buttons. They don't have any wordings or anything really. They're just silver and plain. And as you guys can see, it's silver and plain. They don't really have anything labeled like the rest of the buttons, you know. But I did thought about it like, oh, it could be from the inside of the camera, it could be like the ATM, how the ATM has buttons and don't really have the wordings on the outside of the ATM, but inside of the screen they have the wordings, the selections for those buttons. So basically, these buttons are from the inside of the screen. So, and this button on top is to return to your camera picture or the menu. Or, yeah, so it takes you back, and once you press it again, it takes you to the menu, which has these uh, options, settings, whatever. It says shoot mode, camera, image, size, brightness, color, playback, applications, and setup. If you don't want to mess with any, just go back with pressing the same button again. The bottom button, I'm not quite sure what it does, so I'm gonna be pressing it, and it takes me back to saying the lens. Invalid because lens not attached. Attach the lens correctly. So basically, it has to do with the lens. I'm not really quite sure what it does with the lens with this button on the bottom. Let's just press OK. Okay. What about this circle right here? This circle is just a way to use it like an analog, and then press it with X. You could say like a PlayStation 4 control. Um, what about the FN? Let's press the FN and see what exactly it does. It says it messes with the white balance, um, custom setup, customs, warmness, filters, flashes, day warm white, cloudy, shady, daylight, auto. I'm gonna have it normally. 'Cause of course, I don't want to mess with the settings I honestly don't know about. Um, but yeah, that's about it. We do have the play button where you can see your pictures and videos. The recording button. This right here, like I said, you gotta it balances real quick the numbers of what exactly you want to put it to. Um, it is a selfie camera. It's pretty dope. It's a selfie camera. Let me put all the lens back so you guys can see how it looks since the this goes up, it slides up, and you could do a selfie. So you could be like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" Basically, a selfie blog. Self blogs to yourself like, "Hey, what's up?" This and that. You know, you might be wondering why my bed is behind me, just like that. It's because the wall is all scratched up and the paint is falling apart, and it's just ugly looking. So instead, I put my bed. In the back of this screen, it doesn't really tells you anything, but it does has a lot of brands that who knows what they are. It could be companies, I don't know, and then just give you like a warning or something important. The surface of the camera may get warm when the power is on for a long time. However, this is not a malfunction. So basically, it's something that we already know that if you overuse your technology, your technology, or your electronics, it warms up and ends up breaking or exploding, just depending on your luck. That's about it about this camera. Let me turn it off. But yeah, let me tell you one thing before I leave as well. I actually like this selfie camera because let's say if you take a groupie picture, you could show your friends the picture in front of you instead of them walking behind you and you have to show them. So that's a cool feature you could do. So yeah, that's it of this video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what exactly you want to know about this camera. So far, what I know, I gave you on this video. But tell me whether anything really. Just ask me anything really. I'll try to figure it out and give you my best response. So thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day. Since this coronavirus CRD-19 is going around since until August. The end of August is pretty long. So I don't know, it's gonna be reckless and chaotic, hectic. So yep, that's it of this video. Deuces.